Hello, Internet. This is Snuffy, and welcome to another episode of Doggies and Dragons. Without further ado, let's get right into the action.
The Night Realm. Okay. So, where we left off was actually right when you guys opened the door to a zombie fight. But a quick recap, you guys were looking for Duladora in the Yearwood and came across a portal, and as soon as the moonlight touched it, it sucked you into another world, and now you guys are in some mysterious Night Realm with glowing towers of glass, and the bridges are also made of fluorescent glass. And everything is...
Weren't we posing as glass cleaners?
Yes! Yes!
Well, we were going to if we ever met the person in charge here, but the whole place looks abandoned and full of monsters so far. Like there's no one here to purchase our glass cleaning services.
Alright. Well, we'll keep the ruse in our back pocket.
Yeah, keep it ready. As soon as we see someone who looks like they're in charge, we got this ready.
Excuse me, Mr. Head Zombie. Perhaps we can help you.
You look like a guy who gets things done.
Brains!
Have you ever had brains smeared all over your glass and you just can't get it off?
I mean, after a big brain feast, you have some cleaning that has to be done. So yeah, we got a good in as soon as we meet anyone who's not a monster or a brainless zombie.
Right! Yeah!
Woo!
So you guys didn't really knock on the front door because it was open, but you went through the open propped door and a statue started speaking to you, and then an owlbear rushed you. It was crazy.
That was crazy. I remember that.
The statue say?
Yeah, the statue kept repeating itself.
Yeah, it kept a formal greeting of some kind. I can repeat it if you'd like.
Please do.
Fine, please.
Yeah, I will back out through the door and step through the door again and see if it sets it off again.
Welcome to Tyrantarel. Honored guests, please be at peace and take refreshment.
Yeah, that never gets old.
Seems like it's probably gonna keep doing that, forever. Or at least as long as the magic lasts.
Right, I mean, if you ever been employed at a Circle K or 7-Eleven, you know, ding, ding. The door opens, there's a customer.
See, and that's why, like some of those places where when somebody enters and they go, "Hi, blah 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 blah," like people get shot for that. No, I'm just kidding. Don't want to freak people out with a, spraying cologne in their face or something. Blah. But the nice, peaceful realm where all you ever hear is the washing of the waves. Except there was also zombies.
Oh, shit.
Now we're in trouble.
Oh, and I forgot to, and also skeletons.
Yes.
I don't actually know if that's more or less scary. That seems like not a shock, like equally scary.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, right, I was in front of the tower.
Now it kind of takes away from the shock, because you're like, zombies! And skeletons. And it's like, oh, well, now I'm contemplating this instead of being scared by it.
And I think really what we need to do is roll initiative.
Discovered an nature.
Alright.
Shit, didn't we do this last game? We just rolled it.
Hey, that was with the owlbear.
Alright, 13 for initiative.
All right, go for the teens.
Oh, pardon me. Go for the teens, gross.
What? You're the one that just burped. This is a feudal world, you know. These things are totally normal.
Take what you can get.
Well, you know, the Prophet Muhammad, who married his 9-year-old daughter, was totally within his social structure.
I suppose so.
Was it?
Oh wait, no, not daughter. I'm sorry, I misspoke. He married his wife when she was 6 years old, and they didn't consummate the marriage until she was 9, because he was such a gentleman.
Of course.
It's a true strength. That reminds me of a joke about Woody Allen. It was when they adopted Sydney when she was like 6, and they first started dating when she was 16, and then they got married when she was 18 or something like that. And the comedian says, "That guy has the patience of a saint."
Well, I mean, shit, he waited 12 years. I mean, the most holy man in all of Islam only waited 3.
And on 25, actually. Jeez. My skeletons all go super duper quick for some reason.
They don't have any flesh on them, so there's
Right.
nothing weighing them down. They go quicker.
Right. And I believe you succeeded on your heal check in the outro last time, and you recognize this. These are not just human or humanoids. These are specifically elven skeletons, and these look particularly ancient. These bones look like they have been preserved in some fashion.
You said there was zombies as well?
Yes, but they're not going yet. They're going right now.
Right. But are they fresh zombies? I mean, are they still, like, squishy, or are they, like, old, desiccated, dried-out zombies?
They're pretty squishy, yeah. And they're really rotty. Like, it looks like they've been dead maybe like a week or two, and are extra rotty, more so than they should be.
Right. We have, like, an ongoing process here.
Right.
There's fresh zombies and old skeletons.
So we're having Soylent Zombie for dinner?
Looks like it, yeah.
And the dogs get bones. Elven bones.
Lucky dog.
Wait for who?
Okay. So, Skelly number 3. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. He's going to step up to Jinx and 1 to the side.
Shit. Alright.
And you're not, like, surprised or anything, are you? As the rogue, you don't have... Well, actually, no, I don't think anybody is surprised. We're not going to do a surprise round, because everybody sees each other when combat really starts.
And we saw the zombie footprints coming into here. We weren't surprised.
Yeah, there was no surprise here. So everybody is considered what's the term?
Battle ready?
Yeah, everybody is considered threatening, so you do get an AO.
Ah, because I was standing at the door waiting.
Correct.
Alright, hold on, what is that? Is that just my standard attack?
Yep.
Okay.
The skeletons literally make no noise other than the clitter-clatter of their bones. And they're fairly well dressed, like boots and swords and shields and armor and stuff. So it's not the clatter against the glass on the ground, it's just the clatter of the bones as they move around and rattle on each other.
Alright, so he comes up, and I'm gonna... Does a 27 hit?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Bloop. 19.
Okay, you notice that this thing seems particularly resilient to your slashing damage, but the fire damage and how freaking strong you are, you still smash this thing to pieces. So that it goes down.
Nice.
The skeleton goes down in a flaming hulk.
Woohoo! Maybe my character shouldn't say woohoo! I don't know.
No, I like it.
Think?
I like it.
When you say go down, do you mean like it's completely down?
Oh,
It crumbled.
she smashed it into a burning pile.
Oh,
And now it's Skelly number 1's turn.
all right. We'll explore the rest of this place, Jezebel. You just take care of that side.
Okay. Skelly 1 approaches Jezebel with a strange air about it. It almost feels like it can feel your life force, and it's seeking it out. And it goes to stab at you with a modified 8, so that's a miss. Alright, now Skelly number 2. All 3 of them good to go. That's awesome.
Can I pat it on the... Can I pat it on the back and say, good effort, man, good effort.
Right.
It was a good try.
So on 25, 24, and 24 are when my Skellies go. And this one's going to try to do what the other one did and sidestep to try to whack at you. Do you have combat reflexes?
Do I? Not that I can see, no.
Well, good. That means I get to attack you. Dun 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 dun!
Oh.
It's too bad undead are not great as far as tactics are concerned. Alright. Does 19 hit?
No.
No. The skeleton tries to stab at you with its rapier, and you're like, what? You can't even get through my armor. My mithril breastplate's too thick.
That's right.
On 23 is Braggy.
Okay. We're gonna charge and attack. Spirited charge. Is a 23 hit armor class?
Oh yeah.
And I should do 22 piercing damage.
You notice that your piercing damage also doesn't do full. But because you had such force behind you when you were slamming into this guy, you still also smash him into pieces. So they have DR, but you guys are doing enough damage to smash through it.
Hmm. Okay.
Alright. That was 23 on Braggy. On 20 is zombie number 2's turn. And he approaches the doorway and is not actually smart enough to try to do sidestepping or any of that, so he just sort of stands there trying to claw his way past his buddy. Actually, it almost looks like the zombie doesn't even know the skeleton is there. It is also focused on your life force. It seems to want to seek out the living. It is
Anything
desperate.
living, okay.
It is desperate to get at your blood and your flesh and your veins.
The junkie.
Yeah, yes, that is almost exactly the way it looks. Like it's an undead junkie. Except it's a hobgoblin.
Sounds like
So,
my kind of guy.
an undead hobgoblin junkie. There you go. Alright, that was Zombie 2. Just, come on, just a little life force, man. That's all I need. Alright, 18 is Myron.
Oh,
There's
Right,
the zombies trying to get at you.
I don't feel particularly threatened. Move up and just trying to shoot it. Yeah, the skeleton in the front. But I'm turning into combat, so that's what, -4?
-4, and from the angle you'd have to also go through a friend, so that'd be -6 total.
Please don't kill me.
Appropriate minuses to not kill you. Also, I wouldn't, even if I hit you directly in the back of the head.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, Jinx, you're a little bit too tough for Myron to be able to kill you, quite honestly.
Udu, on the other hand.
I'm not saying Myron and Uru, I'm just saying Myron by himself with his crossbow is not really a threat.
Well, good.
Myron rolled a 19. What did that?
Hey, and you're aiming at a skeleton, and that includes all the negatives you've taken already, right? Because that hits him right on the money.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Looks like these guys are wearing chain shirts, and they look like they're from some sort of bygone era. If any of you have appraise or knowledge local, you can go ahead and roll
Ooh.
that.
I have both.
Okay, so 3 damage, minus
3 damage, what?
minus the DR.
Oh, so it does not get through at all. The arrow bounces.
I rolled an 18 for appraise and a 22 for knowledge local.
That's knowledge local 20.
As far as your appraise is concerned, it looks like this is, like, not mithril, but definitely a fine elven make. With the knowledge locals, you would say that this was probably made in literally 1,000 years ago, maybe more. This looks like something that hasn't seen the face of Faroon in a long time. The crafters that made this.
Wait. You're saying that it's not mithril, but it is elven chainmail. As in, like, elven chain specifically.
It doesn't actually have the qualities of mithril. It doesn't look like it has the luster that mithril would have. It's made of so you're not sure what kind of material it's made of, but it definitely was crafted by elven hands, and it looks like that you've never seen this style of make before. The leaf patterns and things like that, you've never seen this before.
So it's ancient, and we're gonna be rich?
Potentially. First, you have to kill all these zombies and skeletons first. Oh, and And find a way
Does
out
that
of
make
here.
sense? We don't really need to kill them. We just need to lay them to rest.
True
Yes.
that.
Speaking of which, I mean, shit. You know what? You know, you're a paladin. I'm a cleric. We need to just fucking, like, bamf these guys. Like,
Speaking of that, it is Omra's turn.
yeah. Oh, okay, then cool. I'll use my move action to move up right beside Jinx on the side that doesn't get me attacked. And then I'll go ahead and use my, well, shit. Alright. I'll be right behind her now that I see where I'm at. Behind her, and because Braggy's right beside her. And then I will go ahead and use my last one for the day, but my positive energy burst. But I believe I have to target it to do damage to undead instead of healing. I have to decide one or the other. Okay, so...
Yes, yeah, you have to decide either to damage undead or to heal. You can't do both at the same time. Unless I think there's a feat that lets you do that.
Right. Well, no one is hurt yet, so I will go ahead and just, make sure my reach is right. Yeah, I can reach everyone. I'll just go ahead and do my positive energy burst and do 3d6 of damage to all the undead around. And that's all I got.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you totally can get everyone in that, no problem.
Yeah, 30-foot radius.
Nice 10 holy damage spreads out as a burst of light springs forth from you that's blinding, but almost if you hadn't have seen Omra do this before, it almost looks like a flash of fire, and it doesn't burn any of your flesh, but it certainly burns the undead's flesh.
Cool.
Yeah, and like you guys viewing it, it looks blinding for a second, and then you blink your eyes. But when you open your eyes again, it feels like you're like, oh, we're totally refreshed, and our eyes can see clearly. I mean, it's positive energy. It's
Right.
nothing but good. Even if it doesn't give you hit points back, it's still just like a burst of goodness.
If we ever create our own game, that should be one of the spells. Burst of goodness.
The elven skeleton, the last one there, sort of becomes like an incendiary of holy flame for a moment before burning to ash, and all the equipment just sort of flops onto the ground. Both the zombies, so a lot of their flesh burns in a holy bright light for a moment, but when it's gone, it looks like it only hurt them, did not kill them.
It's alright.
That was Omra on 16. 13 is Jezebel.
Alright, going for the zombie right here in front of me. Bloop. Do I need to step forward, or can I still reach him?
You don't actually have reach with the greatsword.
Alright, going for it. $19.
19 is a hit on the zombie.
Nice. Oops. 16 damage. Suck it. I only do 1 fire damage to him, though.
You slash him. You slash and burn, and you hear his guts bubbling on the inside of his stomach, and then suddenly he catches a flame and explodes.
Oh no! Is anybody hurt?
Oh shit. That's not normal.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No
So
zombie bomby.
so it explodes in a like disgusting ichor flame gas explosion and splatters both Jezebel and Braggy with gore. Both of you make fortitude saves.
Alright.
Oh, some of it got into your mouth. Disgusting. But you spit it out. You swipe some of it off. Oh, that's gross. You're gonna have to take a good shower after this. Or at least even a dip in the salt water would be better than covered in ichor. But at least you don't think like, and aside from the bit that got in your mouth, you don't think any like contaminated you. You think you're okay.
Okay, good.
That was Jezebella exploding a zombie. Now we are on to Uru.
Right. That's everybody. The other zombie.
Bite into some zombie flesh. Mmm. Looks like it was a hit.
Take damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. You smash your big maw through this thing's chest, trying to bite, but its flesh is so soft that you just sort of gore your way right through it and get a big mouthful of zombie flesh as it also makes a strange popping noise and then explodes as well, covering Uru in ichor and gore. Make a fortitude save. No problem. He's like, oh, I almost swallowed some. I spit it out, and just in case, I puke up just a little bit. You know what? Might as well coat my mouth with some bile. It's better than this zombie flesh.
Yeah, it's better to throw up a little in your mouth than swallow zombie flesh.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like zombies and skeletons are all dead, and everyone starts to sort of calm back down, and the sound of the sea slapping against the bottoms of the towers and the rocks on that little island that you started out in is all you really hear again.
Well, I suppose we should loot the bodies and carry onward.
What bodies?
Well, the skeleton armor.
Hey, the hobgoblin zombies were wearing decent studded leather armor. You could keep that too.
Okay.
Right, but the elven skeletons were wearing like super fine
Ancient.
quality
Yeah.
elven mail. So
Definitely, that looks like it's going to be worth something, especially if you find the right buyer.
Yeah. Someone who's like perhaps a collector of ancient elven relics or something.
And it doesn't look like it radiates magic or anything, but it definitely is of a like that is not around anymore. This is there's like calligraphy and stuff on it that
Mm-hmm.
even you as a half elf, you're like, I've never seen that kind of calligraphy before. It's definitely elven.
Nice. How much of that is there?
There's 3 suits of elven chainmail, as well as 3 rapiers.
ancient elven.
Ancient elven chain shirts and ancient elven rapiers.
Rapiers. Okay. And the zombies had leather?
Studded leather armor. It doesn't look ancient or anything, but it looks like it's decent quality.
Okay.
But it was only these hobgoblin zombies that exploded.
Oh.
So yes, they are both covered utterly in gore. They'd probably need to
Well-
soak in bleach for a day just to get them semi-clean. Or
We
some
can,
other chemical.
We can find a use for it, I'm sure. Alright. What say you, everyone? Should we continue onward?
Yes.
Alright. I'll walk through the door next to Udu.
Yep, there's another door leading this room to the north.
I'm gonna look around this room. Anything in here?
Just the benches in here look like they're made out of the same glass as the rest of this place. The padding, however, looks like it was made by... It has, you know, the little calligraphical drawings and stuff on it, and very interesting patterns. And it looks like, for being potentially thousands of years old, the pillows have stood up reasonably well. You're pretty sure that the stuffing inside is rock hard now when you go and like touch it. But it looks like the fabric was made of some sort of silk that either there was no creatures here to feast on them, or they are somehow resistant to the wear of time. They don't appear to radiate any magic, though.
Okay.
However, this whole place does radiate faint magic. The entire place, all of the glass in the walls, and the areas where light radiates more profoundly are areas that the magic also radiates more profoundly. So obviously, those are still ancient light magics that are still in effect. Witch light, as it is called.
Witch light. Well, if everyone's good with proceeding, we can go through this next door.
Yeah, if no one's hurt, let's move on forward.
I've got my greatsword ready to go.
I'm going to search the front entranceway for the spot that triggers the breathing.
For what?
The trigger for the greeting.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
the
You guys can
doorway?
keep on. You guys can keep on making it go off over and over again. If you actually want to analyze it, I can go into more detail.
Do I need
Welcome
to do like
to the rental room.
knowledge arcana or something? Or spellcraft?
That would be... I think that would be a spellcraft.
Mm. I have spellcraft. I'll come check. Do I need to be at the? Oh, never mind.
Dragon's got it.
Oh yeah. It looks like, in Braggy's opinion, this was a magic mouth spell that was made permanent through standard permanency magics and tied to that statue with a recording of some woman's voice. And it looks like if anything enters into this room from either the front entrance or the room number 4 entrance, at about the 10-foot mark is when it will go off.
Okay.
And then you guys get ready to enter room, the next room, the room to the north.
Yep, I'm right behind Jinx. She was taking the lead.
Right.
I'm usually behind her because of that fine, muscular ass.
Just like take it with you.
Alright. When you first open the door to this room, the very first thing you notice is a gorgeous crystal fountain rising from the center, fashioned to resemble flowing abstract designs that suggest sunlight sparkling off water. A wide pool surrounds the fountain. The pool's edges have been fashioned into seats, presumably so that guests can relax in the pool and enjoy the spray given off from the fountain. The view would be idyllic if not for the 2 bloodied corpses that add a pink tint to the water. A smeared trail of blood leads to a closed door in the far wall. Another door stands closed near a corner in the same wall.
How old does the corpse look?
Maybe within a day. Not really any rot has started in, but it's probably got rigor mortis.
Can I step into the room?
You already analyzed the bodies in the front room. I can't remember very well. We determined they were from they've been sent recently, and we were.
I remember that they were orcan bodies that resembled the deep orcs we had fought before. This guy's also an orc.
These look like the more classic orcs from this area.
Are they fresh or old, though?
Within a day.
So these look like above ground orcs, but fresh.
Gotta keep them fresh.
Okay. Bloop. I'm walking in.
Yep.
This room is eerily lit in the same fashion as the other rooms you've been into so far. Where one would normally put a chandelier, there is just an area of slightly twinkling lights just suspended in midair. It looks like virtually every piece of this place was made entirely with magic.
Interesting.
It's going up like crazy.
So everything detects this magic.
Yep, everything's pinging. Magic, 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 magic.
What about that? Is that a blood trail in the middle?
Yes.
Is the blood
That
magic?
looks fresh.
A few hours, maybe 12 to 24, maybe linked to those corpses in the fountain. You could roll me a survival check to get more specific.
Damn right.
Armor walks in all detective style and says, "Okay, this blood trail here is about 6.5 hours old. These corpses, that's definitely where the blood trail comes from. But there must be another corpse. This blood and these bloods, there's too much blood to account for just two corpses. There must be another corpse on the other end of that blood trail, or maybe a living person, maybe. But the wound that made this much blood would be grievous."
But all this happened within like 6 hours.
Yeah, that's what you would say.
So some shit
Well-
went down here.
Here's the thing, though. We got teleported here, right? Like when the moon struck the pillars, and that wasn't like 6 hours before we got here. Was not a time when the moon could have struck the pillars. So whatever realm we're in, we're dealing with some time issues, just like I feared as far as Fairyland goes.
Okay.
Like, don't be surprised if we exit from this shit and like more time or less time than we expect has passed.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, because 6 hours ago, as far as our world is concerned, it was daytime and the pillars wouldn't have activated. But this blood is fresh here, so we're dealing with some kind of time issue. I'm just pointing that out.
No, I think that that's good to notate, honestly.
On the other hand, there's obviously more bad things to have dragged a corpse and such.
Right. 'Tis true.
We're the upside down.
I don't know. I don't remember any glass towers there. Although, once that girl really starts to use her powers, maybe she could make some. That'd be awesome. So you guys gonna go for the there's two doors. You're gonna go for the blood-streaked door or the clean door.
I would like to check the clean door first, but that's just my opinion.
Well, let's look for both.
Okay.
Open them both at the same time and be like, "Hey!"
Yeah, I'm going for the clean door
No.
then.
Seriously,
No?
no. Jezebel is the one with the trap sense and the
Evil detection?
whatnot. Yeah.
I'm coming
Here's
over
the
to
thing, though.
detect some
If
evil.
it is like a locked door, if it is some trap shit, let me know because I can use my door sight ability as well.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I've come to detect evil. and
But
search for
Jezebel has to go
traps.
first because I can't see traps for shit. I just touch things. I'm like, oh, look at this door. I touch it. Yeah, I shouldn't be in front.
All right, Dimbly. I'm at the door.
All right.
Should look for traps.
Yeah, give me a
Yep.
roll.
All right. Shoot, which one is it? Search? Where's my searching? Is it stealth?
Perception.
Because my brain goes perception. Thank you. Oh, okay, good. That's even better.
Points in search.
31.
Nice. You look at this thing top to bottom. Not only are you fairly certain that there's no traps on it, but you're pretty sure that unless there was a magical trap, I mean, you'd see that even, but unless it was like some sort of super secret invisible magical trap, you don't think that the people that made this place would have put anything like that. If there was maybe like a lich,
Right.
a lich in here, he might make some magical traps, but the people that made this place, they did not put traps in this. This was supposed to be an open arms, everyone's welcome kind of place.
Cool. So I know everything.
You're gonna try to open the door?
Yes, I am. I'm going
And
to
that's when
open
the trap
door.
goes off. No, I'm just kidding.
You twat!
No, the door opens with a push and a slide, just like the others.
The DC 32 trap.
Inside is another extension of what you've seen so far, except this looks like it is a what is that, a foyer? The room that leads to the staircase. There's a little waiting bench in the corner in case guests get tired, and a transparent glass staircase rising from this mostly empty room through an opening in the ceiling above. The stair has no rail. The stair has no rails and is supported only where the individual steps protrude from the wall. Despite their apparent fragility, it looks like everything that's made out of this glass stuff is super durable.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to consult with my party as to whether or not they want to go up these stairs or check the other room first.
Blood room, blood room.
And with that sound of utter excitement about the bloody room, I'm going to turn my butt around, walk into Braggy, my bad, and go for the blood door.
Check this one for traps too.
Yes, where's my perception?
No, you're so certain that there are no traps anywhere
Oh, in the whole room?
in the whole building, in the whole realm.
Really?
No. It's always good to be cautious.
Apparently I know nothing about this door. I am an idiot.
I was right.
No. Same opinion. You're like, nope, there's no traps here. None at all. Just like the last
Alright,
door. There's no traps
I'm
here.
gonna open the door. Here I go. Back up, everybody, just in case.
Okay. I'm not going to back up. I'm going to get right up there next to Jinx's ass.
Alright,
It's a comfortable place to be. It's within the arc of your sword swing. And a good view.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going for the door. Here I go.
Alright, you click it, and the door slides open. Inside this room, you see glass bins and coat hooks covering the walls of this chamber, some still holding old towels and dressing gowns. In the center of the room, on the floor, lies a dead humanoid, possibly a hobgoblin. The blood trail from outside terminates at the growing pool around the corpse. Let me get it revealed real quick.
Ooh, it's Deadpool.
Right? It looks like armor and clothing were removed from the corpse and cast aside, and a good portion of its skin, from its head all the way past its ankles, just the tips of its toes still have skin on it, and it's all been peeled off, and it looks like it's missing, just gone. Muscles, tendons, organs, and bones are exposed. Dead eyes stare upward, wide with horror.
Gross.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Yes, it is. Alright, I'm going to proceed inward with caution.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Okay. 23.
Your eyes, they burn.
You definitely are creeped out in this room. Something's not right in here. In fact, you sense something evil.
Everyone, I sense evil.
Hey, you're just paranoid.
No, we've gone through that before. I trust her at this point.
You can't quite put your finger on where it's coming from. You'd need a few rounds to really concentrate on it.
Plenty of time for them to attack.
Dun 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 dun!
Well, as long as we're not in initiative, I will pull my sword and ready in action versus anyone attacking. And like I said, I'm right on Jinx's ass, so I'm protecting her while she can concentrate on evil.
Okay, I'm trying to focus. Is there any way to find out which direction it's coming from? Or is the room just emanating?
As a paladin, you really only have to spend a move action, whereas the normal spellcaster has to spend 3 rounds concentrating round after round with a move action. As a paladin, you get to trump all that. One single move action, and you can focus in on not only how many different evil things there are, but where they're at and what their power level is.
Alright, I'm doing that then.
Alright, you focus, and you detect that there's 2 presences of evil here. One more powerful than the other, both of them moderately powerful, and both of them not far from you. One seems like it's near that corpse, the other on the northern side of the room. You can't pinpoint exactly where they're at, but there's definitely an evil presence here. You feel their presence in the room with you.
I'm going to share this information with my party.
No shit. If it's evil ghosts, I just used the last of my positive energy for the day, so...
If you all wish to retreat, I think now is the only chance we've got to back out of this
just
room.
saying, swords out, one way or the other.
Couldn't hear you.
Never give up, never surrender.
Never give up, never surrender.
Semper Fi, do or die.
Well, I guess I'll inch a little closer.
Yes.
So, back to this creepy evil feeling.
I'm inching toward the corpse.
Alright.
Toward Deadpool. Dude, it looks like Deadpool.
It does kind of, but it's kind of more gruesome than that, though. It's literally a skinned person. Probably a skinned hobgoblin. Whether or not the hobgoblin's a person is debatable.
I'll have my falchion out, and I'll be right behind Jinx, protecting her with a readied action
Hobgoblins are
as she does her investigation thing.
Oh, going a little closer. Here I come. I'm at the feet area.
What was that, Braggy?
I'll just have to turn up my mic. Oh, that's good.
Well, if you talk up, it's good.
Yeah, that
But otherwise, you should bring your mic up.
I just said that hobgoblins are sapient, so they are like.
Yes, and as much as you guys have been heroes of this area, now you know for sure that if any creature is intelligent, it has a right, and if it has rights, then we should respect it. So a person, even a rock, can be a person if it's intelligent.
All right, hooray for our progressive morality. But what up with this blood-splattered corpse?
It is no longer a person.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Right.
As Jezebella gets within about like a foot or two of the corpse, she realizes that there's something moving in that pile of clothes and stuff that the hobgoblin was apparently wearing. Something slithering. And that's when it strikes, but we're not going to do surprise round, so everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, I mean, once again, I'm still only at +2.
Jinx, was that 21?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm apparently on the ball today.
Okay, and what's Braggy?
What's my. What?
Initiative, sorry.
Oh. Team.
Okay. Well, so I do still get to strike at you first. So yeah. So from the pile of refuse there, a creature comes slithering. At first, it appears to be some sort of flesh-colored snake, but it becomes all too apparent that it is the skin of a humanoid. Intact, but empty, and coiling with evil intent.
Oh, that is fucking way creepy.
What the fuck? That is very peculiar looking.
It is definitely animated human flesh, and it's coming right for you.
It's going right for you.
Who, for me?
Looks like it.
Shit. Did I have a held action? Did that work?
Well, at least we can see it. You detected another presence in here that we cannot see.
Yeah.
Yeah, your ready action goes off. As it's slithering and grasping towards Jinx, Amra swipes in with his ready action.
Swipe in.
+8.
"13 is not a hit.
Well, it's right there. I'm letting everyone know.
Kind of creepy because your sword connects with the flesh and then rolls down its side, almost like it's sliding through ooze. But it's just flesh, yeah.
Ew.
And it whips at Jinx. It whips its weird hollow coiled arms. Does a... Ooh, dang. Does a 29 touch you? I bet it does. Wow.
Who, me?
Yeah, these are kind of badass.
Yes. Yes, it touches me.
Okay. One of its arms slaps onto your elbow and it starts to coil into your armor. The other, it slaps into your abdomen and it's writhing and going in between the plates. You can feel its flesh touching yours. Grapple check. Does a 27 beat your CMD?
Oh, gross.
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna let you get tentacle raped by undead flesh. I swear. I got you, bro. I got you, Jinx.
So it got you?
Yep.
This is awesome. So it begins its its entwine ability. It seeps its way through your armor and wraps its flesh around yours. You guys lose sight of Jinx's face as she's covered in this monstrosity.
Oh. How much can we make from the porno?
It looks like it's forcing her to move. She's raising her sword and facing towards Amra, ready to attack. You can still say stuff, Jinx, but it is forcing you to move.
Crap.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Alright, now it is 23. Udo's turn.
Can we still see the flesh creature on its own? Is it still there, or has completely enveloped her?
It has completely enveloped her.
So it has disappeared, basically.
Well, it's obviously enshrouded her flesh. It is, you can see it. You can't see Jinx. She is covered by it completely.
Okay. Not just her face and hands, but her entire body entirely covered.
Yes, it has wrapped its flesh sheath around her completely.
Okay, there.
Hey, that works great. Look, it's Jezebella Jinx.
Uh-huh.
Ah, son of a...
Alright, and... Oh yeah, it's Udo's turn, that's right.
Yeah. Odo's gonna hold his action. Until Myron can go.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Now we're on to Jinx! Ah! This thing has you! What the heck is going on? It seems
Can
to
I
be able
throw-
to manipulate your limbs.
Okay, so I don't know. Can I even attack him?
You are considered grappled right now. If you'd like, you could try to break the grapple. You're pretty sure you'd have to rip the flesh off of you somehow.
I'm
But
going
you
to
could try.
What do I roll?
Give me a grapple check.
Shit, what's a grapple check?
It's a CMB, your combat maneuver bonus.
Okay. So just a d20 plus whatever that is?
Yeah, because you use that site, it probably figured it all out for you, right?
Alright, 26.
Ooh. You have a good chance. Okay. You're like trying to overpower it, and you're like, oh, how can I do this? You try to use your fingernails to claw your way into the flesh that's on top of your head, and you're strong enough to get the grip, but you lose grip of the grip of your greatsword, so it clatters to the ground. But you are able to grab two pieces of the flesh over your hair and scalp, and you pull it open, and you can get a breath, and you guys see Jinx's face as she starts to pull the flesh off of her face. It has me! And you start to pull it off. You have to pull it through the openings in the top of your armor, almost like taking off a shirt through a jacket, is the way it kind of feels.
Ooh.
So it's going to take you a few rounds to get him completely off of you.
Okay. Alright.
But he doesn't have you anymore. He can't make you do stuff.
Okay. Good.
That was Jinx. Now we're on to Amra.
Okay, so could I possibly reach out and grab the skin on her without grabbing her?
You could. It's considered grappling right now, and you could actually try to take the grapple from her, so that
Okay,
you would be
no,
grappling it instead of her.
What if I wanted to cast a touch attack spell on it, but not her?
Ooh, in the situation that she's in, you're not 100% sure that you would not affect her if you're trying to target it, or vice versa.
Okay, shit. I will, she said there was some other evil to the north. I will take, 2 steps to the north, diagonally, and re-ready my action, to attack anything not us. Literally at this point, if a friendly house goblin runs by me, that motherfucker's getting an attack on him. Like anything not us that comes around is getting an attack. And I'm gonna let Jinx try to fight it out with this thing, and I can heal her afterwards. But if I try to get involved, I have equal chance of hurting her or healing it. Well, no,
Right.
like literally, if I try to heal you, I might accidentally heal it. If I try to hurt it, I could heal you or hurt you, and so.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me just. I'm just gonna step. You said there was a second source of evil to the north,
Yes.
so I'm gonna step here and ready another action because that worked last round.
Are you looking for that second source?
I don't have detect evil personally.
But you do have perception.
Yes, I'm stepping there and looking to the north for any more danger because she said there was 2 sources of evil, one of them right there and one of them in the north of the room.
24,
Yeah,
that is a success.
That evil right there. Oh shit, it's another one of those things.
What was it hiding in?
Crap.
It's just a skin.
Sorry, it's
so
actually
it
in
could
the
have been.
wrong square. It's actually in the bin itself. Off of the reflection, you can see the slithering flesh inside the bins on the north wall.
So it's like in a shelf.
It's in one of the closed bins.
Hmm.
Oh, like it's pretending to be like a leather jacket or
Yes.
something.
But it's pulsating and moving, you can tell. You're like, oh, no, that's creepy.
Okay, I'll let it be known. Hey, there's another one over there. But I already declared my action, so I mean, I spotted him, and that's good. But I already said it, so I'm not gonna take it back. I already declared I got my falchion out for another ready to action if it gets close.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to Myron, which also lets Uru go.
Yeah, Myron's gonna go first. First, I want to know more about these creatures. What in skill check, what knowledge check would I attempt to learn?
These seem like they are foul undead, which would be knowledge religion.
Okay. Alright. So what do I know of these things, aside from how disgusting they are?
These are known as the Forsaken
Ooh, I have
Shell.
remembered.
Oh yeah, you do as a paladin. These are known as the Forsaken Shell.
Never mind.
They are actually the undead flesh of humans, or other humanoid creatures. Usually, they come about when it was, in life, if a person was a sadistic butcher that chopped up little children, or a person that was addicted to not just cutting themselves in a attempt to kill themselves, but a person who is addicted to self-pain and self-torture. If their spirit is strong enough, or their need of vengeance great, they might come back after death as one of these horrible abominations. But not only can these things create new spawn by ripping its flesh off of its dead victims, but it can control a person bodily by wrapping itself around them and making them do actions. It can't make them speak, but it can prevent them from speaking, and even breathing if it wants to. And it can make you attack your allies. It's crazy. But probably the most dangerous thing about it is that if you do not have the ability to do ripping damage, it's very difficult to hurt this thing. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, none of it will have an effect unless it is ripping damage, such as that come from bears, claws, bites.
And Udu?
Udu, yes.
So what constitutes ripping damage?
It has to do both slashing and piercing damage at the same time in order to bypass its DR.
Huh.
So there's a few select weapons, as well as pretty much any natural animal attack. And a person can do rip damage with a bite. D2. And it will provoke an attack of opportunity unless you're a monk.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to cast Lesser Evolution Surge on Udu.
Okay. turn him into more of a monster?
What? Give him a rend attack.
Nice. That is nice. Troll style.
And then Uru will take his action, right? Or yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm just waiting if he comes this way, and then I'll chop at him at least.
All right, I'm moving forward 5 feet towards this thing. And first a bite. Not power attacking, just normal attacks. Because I don't know how hard it is to hit. Can I aim at just the creature without affecting Jezebella?
While she has it stretched out, you can.
Okay. Let's see. So, bite attack. Does a 24 hit?
With the -4, you hit exactly on the money.
Oh, there's a -4 for...
It's similar to firing into melee. Similar.
Okay. Okay. $11 damage.
He bites into this disgusting hollow flesh thing and tears some of the undead flesh off. It does seem to have affected him.
And then claw.
Claw.
Blah blah. So I'm guessing those were a miss.
Yes, those were misses.
Okay. Alright, that's it then for Uru.
Alright, also on 16 is the other one as it comes slithering. You pointed it out, and so it realizes that it is not sneaky. So it stops being sneaky, and it comes straight for Omra for pointing it out. What a jerk! I was gonna come eat your guys' flesh, and now you point out where I'm at, so I can't do that? That's not cool, man. You totally spoiled my lunch.
Yeah.
Which sets off Omra's ready action.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him. I got +8. It's just a regular swing.
Again, your blade hits this weird creature and it rolls right off, following its weird, hard yet smooth skin down its line.
Oh, creepy! An 18 slides off it.
Yep. Remember, like, Kung Fu Hustle? The way everybody's fists would slide off that one guy? It's almost like that. Almost like it's made out of rubber and coated in oil at the same time. Alright, and Forsaken number 2. He's gonna try to grab a hold of Omra. Oh, I rolled incredible. 30 something. Yeah, CMD, yeah.
That is incredible.
Oh wait, no, that's just the touch. So I did touch you. Sorry. Oh, okay, I only rolled 24 total. That was the CMD roll, I'm sorry. Wow, that still beats you. Dang.
Yeah. No,
Alright, so it slithers onto Amra's skin and slides in between his armor, his breastplate. And you now see that Amra is enshrouded by this thing. His voice is drowned out by this bag of flesh. And we move to Braggy.
I guess these flesh clothes are the new, in fashion stuff, right?
Well, everybody's wearing them, obviously.
Yeah.
I think I missed. Only
Yes.
12.
Clean miss.
Damn.
Alright, that was Braggy, and the end of round 1. Wow, the skeleton fight didn't even get to a second round. That's funny. And round 2. 25 is the Forsaken Shell number 1. And it's pissed off that Jinx would dare resist it. And it's gonna try to do the grapple again. And it's gonna try to puppeteer you. Alright. That's a grapple check of 22. Does that beat your CMD?
My CMD is 22.
Okay.
Fuck.
It slips loose of your grip, and you're re-enshrouded again. And this time he is going to do damage to you because you pissed him off.
Well, shit.
12 constriction damage. As this time, instead of just wrapping around you, he wraps around you tightly and starts to crush you, crushing your chest and your throat.
Okay.
Alright, that was 25. Now 21 is Jinx.
I'm gonna try and break it again, dude.
Do it!
Shit. I rolled 12.
You feel your voice is drowned out, and you almost lose control of your limbs as you start to reach for your greatsword again. This time, not of your own volition.
Oh no. Run away?
You can't.
No, I mean, you guys should run away.
Alright,
We should kill these things.
yeah.
All right.
On 17 is Omra.
Well, the other one's got me now. Okay, so here's
You
the
can
question.
fight it.
Has it hurt me?
No.
Okay. Now when I was gonna try to use a spell on Jinx, who was grappling with the other guy, had a negative. What if I was gonna try to cast a spell on this one? That's on me. Would it be like the same as casting a spell on myself, or?
Technically, but it's also the same as casting a spell while in a grapple. So if it has any material components, they have to be in your hand first.
I'm pretty sure I can channel everything with my spell focus. I mean, with my holy symbol. Like if I'm gonna try to channel positive energy in a touch attack spell on the one that's grabbing me.
Alright, I would just need a concentration check.
Alright, how do you do concentration?
Caster level and ability score modifier. Okay. Are you currently grappled?
Yes, that is the condition they're in.
Okay. Casting a spell while you are grappled or pinned requires concentration check 10 plus the grappler's CMB plus the level of the spell you're casting.
Holy shit, are you serious?
What is the grappler's CMB?
Plus 16.
So 26 plus the level of spell you're casting is the DC you're trying to hit.
Whoa.
Okay, what do I get to roll to do that?
You roll D20 plus your caster level and your ability score modifier. So your wisdom modifier.
Oh, so 6 plus 3, so plus 9. What?
My caster level and my wisdom modifier is plus 11.
And what level spell you're trying to cast?
Let's say third.
So you need a 29.
Gotta roll an 18 or better. Yikes.
Really? Wow. Well, let's try it.
Yeah!
You said it.
Damn.
Fizzle pop.
So I try to cast a spell and I'm unable to because he's grabbing me.
Yep. That's Amra on 17. On 16 is Myron.
Oh, fuck. Moving forward a 5-foot step. If I'm casting spells on people in my party, can I affect them when they're grappled in this condition?
You're fairly certain that if you cast a spell at them that was, like, harmful, it would probably affect the person inside of it as well.
What about positive, like haste? That would affect the creature and not the person inside?
Well, most everything would affect both, so I think there would be like a 50-50 chance which one it really affected.
I don't like that idea. Damn it, what did I do with my... Extreme attacks for... Okay. I'm going to cast Lesser Evolution Surge again on Uru.
Okay.
I don't see any limitation to the number of times I can cast this, other than I can't give him the same evolution again.
You just keep on pumping him, making him bigger and crazier and extra limbed and stuff.
I'm going to give him a gore attack. He grows horns on his head, giving him a gore attack. This is considered a primary attack that deals 1d6 points of damage. So primary means it's like the bite, the same strength and a half bonus if I use a power attack, but I'm not power attacking, I just want to hit it.
You just want to give as many attacks as you can give him.
Right. And that are all ripping.
Right.
damage, hopefully. And that's Myron's turn. And now Uru. So if I bite at this flesh shell, there's a chance I will hit Jezebella, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way I can avoid that. I can't like take natives to try and avoid it.
No, now that she is completely enshrouded again, there's really no. The only way to hurt this thing would kind of be to hurt her too. This is very evil of a monster.
Okay.
Hmm.
So first I'm fighting. So does that hit?
It does. There's no penalties now.
Oh, right. Okay. $12 damage.
Jinx takes 6 damage.
Alright.
What is your hit points at?
18, or no, I only put how many hit points I was down. I have 55 hit points usually, but I'm down by 18.
Okay.
I'm okay though. I got this.
Alright. Now I'm gonna do Claw.
Alright.
Damn.
Those both hit.
Alright. Oh wait. It's 4 plus 6. $18 damage.
Jinx takes 9.
What are you at now?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
You're at roughly half at this point.
Yep. $28. Yep.
Okay, good. Well, I also do a rend attack from the 2 claws.
As Uru bites and rips a little bit off, spraying both its blood and Jinx's blood, and then he claws one in each shoulder and just starts to twist the flesh and flay it from her flesh, hurting her in the process, but really just trying to get this thing off of her.
Right.
Rend for 12 damage.
Jinx takes 6.
And finally, Gore with the horns.
That's another hit.
14.
And Jinx takes 7. You've definitely ripped shreds and holes and big strips out of this thing. It's still animated and trying to control Jinx, but you've certainly did severe damage to it.
Sorry, Jinx.
It's okay. Look, I'm alright. If I die, y'all can resurrect me.
Right? Hey, don't forget, you
not
have
if Amra dies.
you have magical healing powers too, you know.
Oh yeah, but can I lay hands on myself while I'm in that, while I'm grappled?
Yes, technically. And it's just a swift action.
Okay. I have to wait for my next turn now.
Yes.
What's my name?
Okay. And it is... That was Uru, so it is the Forsaken Shell enshrouding Amra. And now it is going to attempt to pin and puppeteer you.
Alright, I will be right back, guys.
Alright.
Keep going, it's not my turn.
Roll the 24 again. So...
Yeah, but this is against my CMD
Correct.
this time.
Yes.
I have to check.
CMD is 20.
Shit.
So, whereas before it just enshrouded you, and you couldn't see or speak anything anymore, now it actually starts to force you, and force your muscles and arms to move, and you rise your sword up in the air, and you go for Braggy!
Fuck!
Okay.
My own turn?
No, it's on its turn. It's on its turn.
Okay.
Okay. It uses its base attack bonus, but your strength score. And it has a base attack of +7.
Gonna be 10 total.
Does an 18 hit Braggy?
Yeah.
Haha!
Aha! Alright then. With your shield, you block Amra's strike. Ching!
It's 19.
Oh, I missed you by 1?
19?
Nice.
I'm trying to stop!
Alright, that was...
Brecky field.
That was 16 on 15 is Braggy's turn.
Okay. So if I attack it, then I'll damage them both.
Yep, that looks like what's happening.
Okay, I think this one that has armor though isn't injured.
No, the one that's on Amra looks like it's not just not injured, it looks like it is covered in fresh blood. It looks like it probably was just freshly made. Probably by the fleshless corpse on the ground. It looks like this is the flesh of a hobgoblin.
Do you have any spells that would be helpful? What?
Would magic missile work on those?
Oh shoot, magic missile is unerring. Let me read the description specifically here.
If you do that, you'd want to back up 5 feet.
Yeah, I can do that. I can step.
Okay. I believe it is Jinx's turn.
Okay. Am I still in a grapple?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I need to...
Oh wait, no, it goes first, I'm sorry.
Aww.
So it's gonna try to puppeteer you. So it's gonna make you pick up a, your flaming sword and take a swing at Uru. It totally beats your CMD, and it forces you to pick up the sword and rise it in the air and strike at Uru with a devilish swiftness. Oh, does a 20 hit Uru?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Jinx.
Exactly.
But your sword pierces Uru's flesh.
No.
Go ahead and roll damage. Instead of your normal bonuses, it's oh wait, what is your strength?
My strength? Oh,
Mhm.
hell's bells. 18.
Isn't it modified to 20? Don't you have a something of strength?
Not that I'm aware of.
I thought you had a girdle or a gloves of giant strength or something.
No. Not that I have anyway. I have ogre gauntlets that are +2.
There you go.
But I
Yeah,
thought I'd
Yeah.
already put that in.
yeah. So your strength's actually 20 at a +5. And
a
so
+5
is,
to my damage.
well, I'm pretty sure that's already factored in. That's why you do +8 to damage whenever you strike, because it's 5.5, which is 7, and the weapon is a +1
So am I
weapon.
still doing the...
Yeah,
So
well,
wait,
this turns out to have the
3d6
same.
plus-
This turns out to have the same strength as you. It has a strength of 20. So it's also doing strength and a half. So it's 3d6 plus 5.5, which is 7, and the magic weapon makes it a +8. So it does the same thing. Same thing as you. 3d6
I'm
plus
so
8.
sorry.
Hey, it didn't get to sneak attack. That's good, right?
Hmm.
Unless Myron wants to flank with the monster.
I'm gonna hide behind Uder, thank you.
Alright. That was the monster's turn. Now it is actually Jinx's turn.
I'm gonna try and break the grapple. Again.
Bring it.
Alright, what is it? Okay. 21?
Missed it by that much.
Oh, I'm coming. That's it. I'm coming to Texas just to kick your ass. I'm having a shit day. This is not helpful.
I'm sorry. That was Jinx's turn. On to Omra. Oh, actually, Jinx, you can still use a swift action to try to heal yourself.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my lay hands.
Alright. It doesn't actually require any special action. You,
No, I just need
touch
to...
your... You grip your hand in a tight fist until you feel your fingernails pierce the flesh of this monster, and once you can feel your own flesh touching itself, you release your holy energy.
Alright, 1d6 per 2 levels. Is that per 2 levels of paladin?
Yeah, per 2 levels of paladin,
Yeah.
so it's 2d6.
Okay. Better than nothing.
That's for sure.
Eight. Alright, let me write that down.
So you got 8 hit points back. And you can also use this offensively against undead too. Just like Omra.
Oh.
And now it is Omra's turn.
Okay, so I tried casting spells with this thing on me, and that's way too difficult. How hard? I saw Jinx sort of try to break free with strength alone. I'll try to do that.
All right. And you have a +8 to your CMB. No, that's not gonna make it. You let out a little.
Yeah, I'm fucked over here.
You let a little war cry and try to rip it off like she did, and you just feel its strength overwhelming yours. Alright, Myron.
Yeah, we're all getting fucked, aren't we?
I'm going to cast invisibility and run away. Haha.
Well, if you kill the thing on
Yeah.
Jinx, then you guys can come save me.
Yeah. Well, all I can do is support Udo in that, or I'm actually gonna try shooting the one on Amra with my crossbow.
All right. Give me a roll.
What? Oh, I can't hear you. Yeah, but Udo's gonna take out that one.
Now, who was it that rolled their good knowledge religion? Wasn't it you, Myron?
Yeah.
With the amount of damage that it would take for you to do, you're pretty sure that it would be impossible for you to hurt this thing.
Oh.
Give magic missile one.
That would work.
Have what?
Magic missile wand.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Wait, do I have that?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes. I forgot about the magic items. Alright, so I need to roll UMD. Oh yeah, this is the easy one.
Yep, this is easy for you.
Right. I will magic missile the one actually directly in front of me that Udo's fighting. See how low it is.
Alright.
That's so 9 damage.
And
How much
Jinx.
health does Amra have in Jinx?
And Jinx takes another 8. I'm sorry, not 8. That'd be 4. Another 4.
Okay. And then after that is Udo's turn, right?
Yes.
Alright. First, Udo will take a 5-foot step. And then bite Jezebella flesh pod.
Alright.
$23, that hits, right?
Yes, sir. This thing's got an AC of about 20 when you don't have any other factors involved.
Alright. Are you recording the Jezebella damage?
Yes, she takes another 7, and he rips off another huge strip of it, and it looks like it's just barely holding on to her now. Just tendrils of flesh wrapping around her limbs and her neck. She not even preventing her from speaking anymore. There's so little amount of flesh still struggling her.
Okay. But there's still enough that there's something there.
Yes.
Okay. Now he's going to try the gore attack.
That's a hit. Right
Alright,
on the
that
money.
hits, right?
Yep.
10 damage.
Jinx takes another 5, and he successfully scoops up the last main torso glob and pierces it and rips it off of her body painfully as she screams. It does seem to have stopped this thing from moving. It is little pieces of it wiggle here and there, but it no longer seems to be in a cohesive form anymore.
Okay. Can I continue attacking the other one, or does that...
Do you have cleave or finishing cleave or whatever?
Nah.
No. Okay. Well,
I just have multiple attacks.
Yeah.
That's all.
you're in range. You already took the 5-foot step, so
Yes.
attack Amra.
Okay. Well then, attack armor with double claws. Ooh. So one claw hits and is a critical threat, but a 19 is gonna miss, right?
I can take it.
Oh, how do crits work against undead and stuff?
Oh, I don't know if they work at all.
Fine for him.
I think the only things that are immune to undead are like elementals for some reason, and oozes. Constructs,
Okay.
maybe. Let me double check though. Let's...
Okay.
But undead and constructs can be sneak attacked and critically hit. The only things that can't be, it explicitly says, like swarms, uses elementals, and corporal.
Okay, so if it's not elemental or incorporeal, it's pretty much open game for sneak attacks and critical hits?
That's what I was reading.
Okay. So that is a critical threat.
All right.
This
Now, does the
thing does
19
have
hit?
soft points, I guess. 19 does not hit.
Okay. So the second claw fails. Let me confirm. Okay, the first claw confirms crit then?
Is it using my AC or it?
It's AC. And
But-
that is a confirm.
But if it
Okay.
hits it and doesn't hit me, I mean, my AC is better than its, apparently.
Yeah, so it effectively lowers your AC.
Ass.
Are they both still alive?
They had to cut you up a little bit to get it off of you, and now they're doing the same to me.
All right.
So you took another 16 points of damage total.
Holy crap. Am I even alive?
Okay, so the claw does 20 damage.
Alright. 20 damage of rippy claw damage on the first second shell. And Amra takes 10.
Oh no, I'm almost dead.
I'm not that bad. It's gonna get worse. I'm just gonna grit my teeth.
All right.
But you're still alive though, Jinx.
Yep.
You have any heals left for yourself?
I can do 3 more lay hands.
Nice.
Yeah, use your lay hands. But if you guys can save me, I can heal afterwards.
Okay, that was Uru. And now it is the shell on Amra. And Uru just came up and bit it. Or clawed it, I should say. and it clawed it good. That makes it mad at Uru. It's going to puppeteer Amra around and make Amra swing a sword at Uru. CMD 22 beats your defense. Now.
Wait, hold on.
Yes,
oh, you're
I'm
going
at a
against
20.
Amra.
Yeah, I'm puppeteering him as my action.
Okay.
Now for the
My
attack.
CMD is 20.
And what is your strength?
Plus 4 currently. Not my BAB, just my strength.
Right, it's my BAB plus your strength.
Right, but I'm using a two-handed weapon.
Right.
So I got gloves that give me an 18 total.
18, okay, that's, does a 20 hit, Uru?
Yes, the 20 hits. Exactly.
Alright. Damage time.
So it uses all my strength, but lowers my AC.
Yep.
Yes.
Very, very mean creatures. That's 11 damage to Uru.
Alright.
No.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Alright.
Alright, that was Forsaken Shell number 2. Now it is Braggy's turn.
Magic missile and the one on Amra.
Alright, Magic Missile this beast. Another 3-4.
Yeah.
It blasts more chunks out of it, doing 5 damage to Amra.
So I took 10, 5, and 6. I'm a tough motherfucker. Get this fucker off me. Keep going. I'm okay. I'm only down by like a third. I'm down to like 39 out of 60. I'm okay. Keep going.
Alright, that was the end of round 1.
Round 1?
I'm sorry, round 4. Let's bring it up to round 5. A little bit of a difference.
Stuck in a time loop.
Now let's start the combat over again. Forever. Alright.
You detect evil in the north of the room.
This has been a pretty intense combat. Alright. 25, the one that you shredded and chopped to pieces, wiggles slightly. On 21, Jinx, you're free!
I'm free. Holy crap. Alright, well, will my slashing damage even do anything?
If you really put your all your weight into it and really hit the crap out of him, you're pretty sure it would do damage.
I don't want to kill anybody, though. Can I reach Amra?
It's do damage to me.
Exactly. I don't want to do damage to you. Can I physically reach Amra?
Hey, just
Oh, you mean like grappling it?
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, can I grapple this thing?
Yes, you can try to
So he'll let go?
take the grapple from him and release Amra.
Hey,
Alright, what do I...
you can still use your lay on hands.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a swift action, right? You could like do that for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and lay your hands first, and then grab him.
Alright, I'm gonna try it. Alright, 8 hit points.
That makes you feel
Or,
a little bit better.
That was for Amra, wasn't it?
No, that was for you.
Oh.
because if it's otherwise it's a move action or a standard action. I'm not sure which. You can only do it on yourself as a swift action.
Oh, okay. I got you. Alright, back to 41 hit points. There you go. What do I roll to grapple this dude?
First, touch him. Just make a regular melee touch attack.
Which is what? I remember.
Just as like a standard melee attack, which is going to be your BAB and your strength bonus.
That would be like 9.
Yes.
So D20 plus 9 or just 9?
D20 plus 9.
Alright, that's what I'm asking, because I'm not smart.
You add them together, it's 29.
And most of this thing's AC seems to come from its natural rubberiness. So it's pretty easy to just grab it, since that's sort of what it wants to do anyways, is grab. So you touch it,
Can I grab it?
And you
Alright.
grab a hold of its flesh and start to try to rip it off of Amra. Make a grapple check. That is going to be your CMB, your combat maneuver bonus.
Oh, okay. Did I grab him?
You did! You successfully grab this thing and start to yank it off of Amra. He gasps for breath as you realize that the more you pull the flesh off of him, the more it's starting to be attracted to you.
Alright. That's great. Well, I saved the cleric, so suck it. Mm-hmm.
I approve.
You're free. Oh, now you're covered again.
Thank you, Jinx.
No problem. Just take my body back to someone.
Alright. That was Jinx. It's Amra. Alright, now the flesh is on Jinx now.
Well, is it really
Okay.
completely on her now?
There's a strand that's still on you, so it's fairly easy to attack it right now. There's like a stretch of rubbery flesh between Amra and Jinx.
Okay, if I was going to do a touch attack on him, I assume it will affect her too. But I will still do it. This thing is also undead, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Alright, fuck these guys. I'm gonna use my last 3rd level spell slot to channel 3rd level cure serious wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cure serious wounds on the thing that was just on me.
The Forsaken Flesh Shell. Alright. You summon the energy and you touch it to the flesh, and sorry, it was actually 25, not 24, because it's plus 7.
Plus 7?
It wasn't just plus 6, it was plus 7, because he has that feat.
Okay.
So, the burning holy energy seems to make this thing not rot away, but like evaporate almost, like fire being exposed to water on a stove. And in a flash, all of the flesh that was hanging between Jinx and Omra burns away, and Jinx feels some of the pain as she is damaged for 12 points of positive energy, which heals you.
Oh shit, I was about to say, oh my god, I'm dead.
I damage you with negative damage. So take negative 8 points of negative damage.
I thought it was 12.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, 12. I'm sorry. Take negative 12 points of negative damage.
You monster, how could you? Hooray.
This thing seems in tatters, but it's still whipping around and trying to get a hold of Jinx.
Fuck yeah, Jinx! If use your touch attack on it.
Okay.
They're undead. Positive energy hurts them.
Alright, before that happens though, that was Omra, now we're to Myron. Myron and Uru.
I thought
Sitting
you were
in a
gonna sit
tree. Yeah.
EVEO evolving. Shit.
So, you said that there's still some of this thing left, right?
Yes, it is definitely still hostile.
Alright, magic missile
Alright.
at the fleshy bits that are left.
And it's not
Alright,
really
nice.
it's not really attached to anybody, so you're good to oh no, it is attached to Jinx, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
11 magic missile damage.
Because you guys are grappling right now. 11 magic missile damage. Almost. Just there's like 6 strands of flesh that are trying to whip around her limbs. It's just barely hanging on. And Jinx takes 5 damage.
Alright. Then it's
Then
Uru's
it's my
turn,
turn.
right?
Yeah.
Udu, if you kill me, I'm gonna be mad.
How many hit points
After
do you
this
have?
kind of abuse, a full body tattoo is nothing.
I have 34, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't crit her for 70 though.
Please
Yeah.
don't.
Ooh, bite. Misses.
Miss.
And then gore attack. That should hit.
Yeah.
For 12 damage.
Jinx takes a final 6 points of damage as Uru gores this thing off of you with this weird horn thing that grew from its head, and it seems to, in order to gore it, it kind of has to stick the horn into your flesh and rake along your body. So you have a couple of good rake marks against you, but this thing has stopped moving. It seems like you guys have defeated these horrible things.
Fine.
Thank the
Shit.
gods.
We need to go rest. We're all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I got a few healing spells, but I mean, I'll get us healed, but then I have no spells.
I have 2 lay hands.
We have no more positive energy burst, huh?
I'm out of those. I can still convert spells, though.
We could just take a nap here with the corpses.
We could hide it in the
head
closet,
back out.
pretend to be clothes.
We head back out and go camp in the circle of stones. That sounds like a great idea.
The portal to the nether realms, or wherever we are.
Well, there's a
The
little
night
storeroom we
realms.
could
What's
lock
the worst that happens?
in.
It portals us back, right?
Suppose so. We could just go blockade ourselves in room number 3 and get some rest. It's empty now.
Let's finish exploring this room, and then how about?
Well, if there's no other... Oh, no, there's staircases in here. Are
Uh-huh.
those staircases? Shit.
Yep, you guys are on the bottom level of the tower, and there's staircases going up.
From what we saw on the outside, how tall is this place? Like, how many floors would we guess there are?
Now that you're on the inside, it looks like there's 20 feet to the ceiling. If every floor has 20 feet, you guess that this is a 3-story building.
So we need to rest.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop a couple of second level spells, one for me and one for Jinx if she needs it.
Yes, I could use it.
Okay, and that's gonna leave me fairly drained. But if we want to rest, I got these cards. We could get like a secure campsite or whatever. I got these magic cards of secure campsite or whatever, secure shelter.
Oh, yeah.
That would totally work.
And if I use my lay hands before we rest, that'll help too.
I memorized alarm too.
Nice.
Okay. So let's search this whole level. But then let's like leave the tower. Maybe go camp in the Circle of Stones again. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable in the tower unless we were in room 3 and maybe we barricaded ourselves in there.
Yeah. It's the
And
only
we
one
could-
with-
We can also rotate watch and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we barricade. Let's search the place, but then we are fucked up and we need to rest. So let's barricade ourselves in room 3, and I'll use one of the secure campsite cards.
How many of those were there?
I have to look. And there's a couple of different magnitude. Let me check.
What were the exact effect of that also?
All right, so I have 3 cards of Serene Campsite, which is basically like a campsite with alarm around it that also gives you extra rest, I believe. I have 3 cards that are just of alarm. You cast around a campsite, which Braggy already has. And I have 5 cards of Secure Shelter, which is a little house to sleep inside that also has alarm and stuff on it.
The secure shelter one is just like the spell.
So it actually counts as like an extra dimensional pocket or some shit.
No, it actually summons a real cabin.
Oh. So it summons an actual like log cabin with walls that protect us.
Yes, correct. Specifically. With a sturdy door. All that.
Equally useful.
Now, well, I don't know if we would need that much protection since we can already barricade ourselves, but if you'd like, I mean, I could go for log cabin. Your call, dude.
So the Serene Campsite counts as having it summons forth a nice fire that will stay lit the whole time, and you can adjust how lit or dim the fire goes. It's kind of like a I don't know how else to put it. It's super magical. And when you rest near that campfire, it counts as a double rest, just like if you were to sleep in a fancy inn. For most of you, though, you still need 8 hours. Can't really get around that.
Okay. Okay, but it would be 8 hours of really, really good rest.
Yes, which means you'd get double hit points back from it.
Okay. Well, if I use my lay hands now, that'll probably help, right?
Yeah, best to use up all of your spells before you go to sleep.
Yeah, no, I'll still have a couple of level 1s left, even if we heal everyone. Guaranteed.
Right. I gave myself 10 hit points plus 9 hit points, so I'm back 19. Let me see here. Alright, now I'm at 34 hit points. Okay.
I healed Uru.
Oh, okay, that's what those D10s were.
Yeah.
Alright, so have you decided where you want to hole up for the night?
Oh, it's 2d8 plus 7 for the heal spell on me and the one on Jinx. But
I
we're
think
gonna
room
rest in
3
room
looks pretty
3.
good. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I believe we're all in agreement.
I don't think we need a cabin in there, but the other one might be good.
Yes, we'll rest in room 3, do a serene campsite. We should all be able to get our spells back, and after I heal Jinx and myself, I bet
Okay.
you after a rest we'll be healed entirely.
Yeah.
I betcha. Bet you're right.
If we're not woken up in the middle of the night.
Well, who knows what the fuck's going on in this crazy fucking glass tower shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to get by. We're getting attacked at every point. I mean, we're not even the bad guys here.
Right, yeah, so
Alright.
far you guys have found some pretty horrible things down here.
I'm
Now,
headed into the room.
one of the things you'd noticed...
Did we find anything in this room 6?
Yeah, that's what I'm covering real quick. One of the things you noticed in that pile of equipment that was left over from the hobgoblin's flayed corpse, there is magic radiating from the pile. Something in there is magical.
We sift through the garbage and find the magical items.
Yep. You sift through it, and it looks like he had a money pouch. It looks like his armor, the studded leather armor that the other hobgoblin corpses were wearing, and the zombies as well. It looks like his leather armor has been shredded into pieces.
Mm.
But he did have the money pouch, which had 7 gold and 25 silver. Hey, hey, hey.
Wait.
Alright.
What was magical?
It looks like there was this long sword that radiates magic.
Well, hey, if somebody could use a longsword. If not, we could sell it.
Well, if we can just hang around for a couple rounds without being attacked, we can figure out what this longsword is.
You said 7 gold and how many silver?
Well, we're gonna rest overnight. We'll figure that out too.
7 gold and 25 silver. You guys are rich.
But I mean, detecting magic items doesn't take that much anymore. We just have to concentrate for a couple rounds. And then do
Yeah.
spellcraft.
Yep.
Alright, I'm in the room hidden away.
As soon as you pick it up, it starts to shed a dim green light.
Acid maybe?
Also, when you guys are searching the room number 6, you bet some of these silk gowns are probably worth some money. especially if there really are originals.
Okay.
Spellcraft 28.
This is a very strange sword. It was meant to be ceremonial, and it has a couple of different powers. It is considered a +1 longsword for all intents and purposes, but it was made with not the most efficient use of metal folding and flanges, and it's more artistic than it is for combat. The strangest part of it, though, is that it has the power to allow its wielder to comprehend Elven.
Huh. Dude, somebody somewhere is going to want that shit, I'll tell you what. Especially if it's not really for combat. You could sell that to some sort of high-powered noble who just wants
Some
to be able to
diplomat.
talk to everybody. Right?
Ambassadors, diplomat. Hell yeah, this is worth some cash.
In the meantime, there'll probably be some sort of elvish types around here somewhere, even if they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all the old dead have been elves. It's only the fresh undead that are like hobgoblins and orcs and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if any of those ancient elves are still around.
I'm just hoping that Duladora is not dead, because if we go through all this shit...
Like,
and
I
I'm
don't know how
attacking
she
my
could
own
have gotten
party
past... How could she have gotten past these guys?
She's so dead.
If she came here... If she came here, how could
Maybe
she
she
have...
made it through, like, before all this, and ran with
Right.
the other people who ran.
Well, it does look like all the fresh bodies we're seeing are within like a day or two, and she's been gone for a week or so. So
Mm-hmm.
it's possible she could like be holed up somewhere still.
Let's hope so.
We'll find all
Hey,
these
hey.
other horrible creatures,
Wait,
and she'll be hidden in a
wait.
cupboard.
We could always summon Amun Moonba again to do another useless
Oh,
augury.
Yep.
No, it'll be very useful. You are on the right path.
You are going to find her if you keep looking.
Answer unclear. Ask again.
Alright, I'm going into the room, and then I'm gonna go pee.
Okay,
Alright.
well,
And get a drink.
I'll look away. So,
Okay.
you know, you have your privacy while you go pee in the corner of room number 3.
Alright.
But
Can't
we're
you
going
go
to make
pee
camp there.
outside. There's like water everywhere. You can just pee off the side of this area, right?
Yeah, if you're
Dude, I'm
good at
actually
balancing.
going. Dude, I'm actually going pee. Do you people think I'm just, like... I will be back
Alright,
in a
so-
few minutes.
While Jezebel goes pee, we're going to make sure everyone's healed. We're going to barricade the door, and we're going to set up the restful campsite. I'll use the restful campsite card and pull it from my deck and put it on the ground and invoke it or whatever I have to do to. And so we'll have a campfire that's as comfortable as possible, and we get double rest and an alarm spell as well.
And once you invoke the card and toss it on the ground, the card itself starts to rise up into the air and glitter, and truly magically, springing forth from the card is a already lit campfire and 4 bedrolls with pillows and winter blankets, and it's kind of weird. A little cooking spigot appears as well, in case you have anything you want to cook.
Oh yeah, we have lots of fresh meat.
Yeah, fresh hobgoblin zombie meat.
With some flesh shell flavoring.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Zombie meat's bad for you, for sure. Oh, dang it.
No. So I'm not okay with eating zombie meat. I might be okay with eating owlbear. If we're trapped here for a long time. Because I don't know if we're like trapped here for like a year and we have to like find food. I don't know. Did we see if there were any fish in that infinite ocean or not? Shit.
You want to go try fishing?
Let's not worry about that right now. Let's worry about resting and using our secure campsite and putting our worries off for another day.
All right, so you guys get all unpacked and get ready for a restful, restless night's sleep here in this strange glowing magic tower in a realm that is not your own.
So concludes another exciting episode of Doggies and Dragons. If you liked, feel free to like and subscribe down below. Another thing I've done is set up a PayPal, and I'm working on getting a Patreon set up. So if anyone out there would like to support me, I'll quit my job and play D&D full-time. Once again, thanks for watching Doggies and Dragons.